Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to Terraria. Alright, let's get to it here. We gotta get rid of this guy first. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, one of these will work. This will do it. Nope. Hold on. There we go. Took care of that tree rat there. Now we're alone. But let's get into it. We are enjoying a beautiful summer night, I guess, or spring night. Technically, I think it's still spring as of recording this. We're going to be enjoying this nice night breeze in the waning hours of hard mode. We've only got a couple of bosses left, a few more things left to do, and then we are done with the game, which is pretty exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to the end of this. So, let's see what all we actually have to do right now. We defeated the mech bosses. I tried to stretch it out, but I ended up still doing it all in one episode again. That's kind of par for the course for the mech bosses because they're really, really brain dead easy and there's nothing to do in between them. So, yeah. Used to be, I think you actually had to defeat each one to get the full hallowed set, I think. I might be wrong. Now you can just pick the one that's the easiest for you to deal with, and then you just get the hallowed set and then blow it away. Most of the weapons that I used to defeat them I got before even defeating one of them, so it's kind of irrelevant to even fight them at all. But anyway, I digress. We took them down, and now we're ready to go to the jungle down here, and we're going to defeat Plantera, who I already have a bulb here, as you can see. I'm gonna do the same thing with this that we did with the, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about. The chests in the dungeon, that's what I'm talking about here. We're gonna do that, I'm gonna deal with it. Leave some markers here so that I can always find them, because there's gonna be a lot of them all over the place. Also, I hear what sounds to be a bird. Anybody else hear that? Some kind of a bird here. I don't know, but we're gonna drink our mining potion, we're gonna drink our spelunker potion, we're gonna drink our lobster tail, and then I'm gonna go and collect some chlorophyte. Right here, this green stuff. That's what we need to mine, yes. Yes. Destroy my beautiful natural environments here. I did kind of leave this run for a little while, so I'm hoping I can find enough heart crystals. I'd like to get all of them before really sinking my time into dealing with Plantera, because she is probably, out of all the bosses that could kill me easily, she's one of them. She's very easy to underestimate, particularly whenever you try to fight her in close quarters, which is what this is basically going to be. She's the, kind of like a queen bee on steroids, except, I mean, not really. Giant plant monster. We'll take her down. There's a light fruit. There we go. Very nice. I think I have to throw one of those into the shimmer as well. I'm gonna have to save at least one extra one. I think I need, what, 20 of them? I'm pretty sure. I think. Not sure off the top of my head. I think I'm going to put on, where are we at here? Hand of Creation. We're gonna put that on. Just for that super speedy mining. Just so that I can be super speedy. I gotta zoom. If you're mining in this game and you're not zooming, you're doing it wrong. You gotta zoom. I don't imagine that I'm really gonna find anything really all that spectacular over here, because I've kind of been killing these jungle mobs back in my mob farm for a while now. I got plenty of turtle shells, even though I don't plan on being melee at all whatsoever. I'm kind of set in stone with what I want to be with mage here. Might change some things around. Potentially, depends on how challenging things get. When you get mad at dying, all you gotta do is just swap to melee. They're the only class in the game that can just decide they don't want to dodge anymore. At least in, like, normal and expert difficulties. Actually, I'm pretty sure I remember reading that in expert mode, defense is less valuable, I think. Didn't I read somewhere? I might be wrong, they might have changed it, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I read that when it came out, the calculations that the game does whenever it determines, like, defense and damage reduction are different for expert mode, and then even less so for master mode. Like, in normal mode, defense is a lot more useful. Like I said, could be wrong. Very, very well could be wrong, but that's what I thought I remember reading. Fill me in the comments, and then in about a week I'll answer you. I'm really getting chlorophyte more as a courtesy because it's just a thing that you do. Because I'm going to end up using the hallowed set to fight Plantera. I'm not going to change any of my equipment. Maybe I might get a new weapon. I mean, potentially, but probably not. After Plantera dies, the mage weapons kind of get really ridiculous, I gotta tell you. They do definitely pop off quite a great deal. I definitely notice a pretty distinct increase in the amount of Plantera bulbs that are around. That's pretty noticeable. I'm happy to see that. Alright, I got a whole bunch of chlorophyte now. Let's go ahead and pop it in and see if we can make anything good out of it. Just delete all this excess junk here. We don't really need it anymore. Alright, I should be able to get a good bit of it. Yeah, 149 of them ought to do it. Alright, let's see what I can make. Well, there's the chlorophyte pickaxe, which is actually, I believe, less valuable than the pickaxe axe, so it's totally worthless. Chlorophyte claymore, saber, parmesan, shot bow, and the whole chlorophyte set, which I think just gives me a leaf crystal, which is neat, I guess. I don't really know if it's better than Hallow. I'm not sure. I mean, I could make it, so I might as well. See if it is, in fact, actually better. Well, I mean, it looks like it offers a lot more defense. Got a leaf crystal that can shoot at enemies. Good increase to critical strike and all that. Let's see about damage here. Yeah, actually, aside from the set bonus, I mean, Hallowed is a lot more defensive, but this is definitely better overall. At least in terms of defense and maybe a little bit of utility here. Good bit of mana. Does it give me more mana? No, it actually, a little bit less mana, but a little bit more damage. Well, actually, a little bit well, whatever. Okay, I don't know anything. I'm just talking. All right, so let's see if there's anything else that I can make. I know that I can combine, where is it? Right here, the poison staff. I can combine that with it. I can make myself a venom staff, can I not? Yes, I can. There we go. Big damage, probably. I don't know, maybe. Venom Fang that pierces multiple enemies. Could be good. We'll go down here and reforge it. I don't really have a whole lot of money. So we'll see if I can get lucky here. Well, that doesn't really work. I'm broke. Okay, well, that's the end of that. Well, at least I got something, I suppose. Maybe might potentially be good. What else can I do with Chlorophyte? Is there anything that I can make right now? Guide, you gotta tell me. It doesn't really look like it. I can make Turtle Set, I suppose, if I wanted to have that. Which may be good. Chlorophyte Extractinator. Interesting. That's new. Placing silt sludge fossil piles into the extractinator turns into something more useful. Contaminated blocks to purify them. Other items placed inside may have interesting effects. We'll make one. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is new. So what do I put in it? Oh, okay. I can put the alternate ores in too. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's pretty nifty. I like that. Well, I mean, I don't really need that right now, I guess, but that's cool to know that it exists, I suppose. I don't really know what I would do with that, but give me titanium, I guess, if I wanted to have some of that. It also does this extremely fast. That's cool. Well, okay, I guess that's a neat little toy to have now. I didn't even know that was a thing that existed, but that's interesting anyway. Anything else that I could make right now? Doesn't really seem like it. Venom Staff, all that good stuff. That might be handy for taking down Plantera. Could potentially be. True Excalibur. Oh, I could make one of those, I suppose. I did craft one. Yeah, here it is. I did get one. We'll go ahead and make one of those, I suppose. Oh yeah, look at that. Sparkle Shine. Better than the Knight's Edge. We're gonna save that for later, though. Very, very sparkly. Well, I suppose with that, now what do I do? Go back and farm some life crystals forever, I guess. Seems to be about the only thing that there is left for me to do now. Well, that took entirely too long, but I finally got all the life crystals that I needed to get my health maxed out. I just kind of put something on YouTube and turned my brain off in the background while I mindlessly chopped through the endless chasms and corridors of the jungle. Finally got them all. I got everything that I need. I didn't find any new weapons or anything, so I guess I'm just gonna fight Plantera with this stuff. I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head if there's anything important that I missed. This ought to do it, I think. It should be fine. I got another extra life fruit here. Throw it in. I'm pretty sure it turns into something else. Yeah, Aegis Fruit. I think damage reduction, maybe? Defense. Ah, yeah, it gives me like 5 extra defense. Just flat standard. That's really handy. I'm a big fan of that. I knew it did something good. Couldn't remember off the top of my head what it was, but I knew it was something. So now, I've got to go down there and I got to get things situated so that I can fight Plantera. Now, funnily enough, there is a Plantera bulb down here in my mob farm. I discovered that. It's kind of funny. But I really doubt I'd be able to kill her in here. It's a little bit too tight of a squeeze. So I'm probably going to end up having to come back over here. I got a few of them around base. I didn't mark them all. I just found a few that were pretty close by. There's one right here. I think there's another one on this side. Yeah, right down here below. There's another bulb. So if I could clear an area out wide enough to fight her, that'd be great. But Plantera is kind of a pain because of that. I just hate making the mob farms. Or the arenas, I mean, for actually fighting her. It's really annoying. But that makes or breaks the boss fight. It could be really easy or it could be incredibly challenging. Depends entirely on how nice of an arena you make for it. So, we could probably just do over here, I think. Maybe just clear this whole area out, and that might be good. So we'll do that. And with the powers of editing, I'll finally be back, and suddenly I'll be fighting Plantera. So get ready, because here we go! And we are finally ready to go with our lovely little giant hole-in-the-wall here. It's a beautiful arena. I really put a lot of effort into it, as you can see. Lots of amenities here. Like, there's, like, the ground down here. This is a really good addition. I enjoy that. It's very important. But yeah, but that's about it. So here we go. We're ready to fight him. I got all my potions, so let's call forth Plantera. Here we go. Those of you that don't know, this is, in fact, a reference to Pantera, because that is Senex's favorite band, I believe. A reference to the Great Southern Trendkill, I believe, which is one of their albums, and I am just mowing these guys down really, really fast. Wow, okay. I did not anticipate beating her this badly already. Okay. Well, I was going to have a little bit of a monologue about Plantera because I like them too. I mean, they're not my favorite band ever. But I guess Plantera is just going to die, and that's going to be the end of it. There's going to be no problems at all whatsoever. Okay. Well, remember whenever I said that this might be a really hard fight? Well, I lied. Also, I got a Nettle Burst in the Temple Key already. Should I just run inside and fight the Golem now? That'd be funny. I probably won't be doing that. But I can open up this door now with this. There we go. And I can break these now, can't I? No, I can't. I actually need a pick saw for that. So that's the next one. So yeah, but that's the thing. I could definitely clear this out right now just to get it out of the way, and it's done. I got lots of potions on me, so I might just mow through them all easy. But yeah, as you can see down there, whenever they died, screams echo from the dungeon, which is really nice. And now there's a lot of other things that are available to me now. Whole bunch, actually. Grab those. Lizard Furnace, we'll save that. Rest of the stuff, we're just gonna start junking. Nettle Burst is cool. It's kind of like a hard mode Vilethorn. It's okay. Nothing crazy. These I want to take with me. Used to be able to get those in the early game. If they would spawn outside, you could put them inside of a mob farm and do really big damage. Right now, I just got to get rid of these pressure plates. Solar tablet fragments are valuable. There we go. We're in the land of the lizards now. We really are. We're in the land down under. And that's the one. Yeah, see how easy they die now? Revenge, I guess. The recompense, or whatever. For doing the bad to me whenever I was a low level. I don't remember. It just showed. I remember that it showed up. Okay, I remember that. That's all that matters. This used to actually be rather treacherous. You used to kind of have to really focus up to get down inside of here. This is going to take a while to clear out. Oh my god, there are so many. Ah! Yep, so that area over there is going to be cut off. I got some yellets. It's a nice yo-yo. I think those were always available from jungle mobs. It's just a rare drop, but I think when you defeat Plantera, the rate goes up, I think, because they're kind of good. They're not the best thing ever, they're kind of good. Gotta play kind of zoomed in here to clear this out. We're gonna go to the dungeon here soon, because there's some other stuff that I can get from over there as well. Now I can finally open those chests. I've just gotta be able to get to them to get into them. There's not really anything of value that I want from them. A couple things are kind of good, but nothing really all that super valuable. All right, well, I've got the entire inside of the Lizard Temple taken care of. It's all pretty much mapped out. I have a little arena down there ready to go. So we're good to fight the Golem whenever. And the Cyborg just arrived, so that's neat. Zeta the Cyborg. I guess I'd better shut this so I don't have lizards coming out and eating my giblets every day. Let's go back up to the top here and see what the Cyborg sells, if anything at all whatsoever. We'll put all our consumables back. Won't really need them anymore, at least not for a little while yet. Solar tablet fragments, I think, are only good for making the solar tablets, which can cause the solar eclipse event during the day, which I do have time for right now, but I'm not going to do that yet. And the lizard furnace here makes lizard-related building things and whatnot. And we have a painting. It's called Lizard King. Cyborg probably went somewhere around here. I don't know where he went. On the ocean? Oh yeah, it's in the ocean. Okay. Iris the Stylist attempts to treat me favorably like another human. It appears I appreciate that. Okay, cool. FPV goggles. Oh. Oh, drones. That's right, I forgot those even existed. And then a rocket launcher and nanites. Those are cool. Dry rocket. Rocket 1. I suppose that's interesting. Alright, well, with that, I think I might call it an episode here. We haven't really done a tremendous amount of things right now, but we pretty much saw, I believe, what I would consider the worst part of the late hard mode progression. The stuff in between the death of the mech bosses and Plantera is pretty boring. Run over there and blow through the jungle. It's like going down into the underworld, but very boring because you can pretty much get everything you need from the jungle at the start of hard mode. Like, unless you intentionally avoided going into the jungle at hard mode's beginning, you're not really getting anything new besides maybe some enemies might drop a couple new things. That's about it. Other than that, yeah, Plantera drops some pretty good stuff, but most of the stuff that she does drop isn't really all that tremendously valuable because the things that you can get from the moons and the events and whatnot that are coming up here soon are tremendously better. So, I'm not really worried about that. But with all that said and done, like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. If you like what you saw, be sure to leave me a comment, let me know, leave a like, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it, and as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.